Hello guys, welcome once again to Just Craft online tutorial class. In today's video we are going to learn how to make these beautiful beaded cloches. As you can see, it's very beautiful and nice, and this is very simple, and our tutorials too are very explained and simple for you to follow. So in today's video, this is what we are going to make. We are going to make this beautiful bag, as you can see. Yeah, so get your materials ready as I've mentioned in the video. Get them ready and let's start with our tutorials. I'll be glad to see your work at the end of it. So let's get started. These are the materials we'll be needing for our project today. We have our sugar bead in size 0.8 millimeters. We also have our fishing line in size 0.70 millimeters. We will use a chain to hold our bag, and we also have our keys locker here, or our metal locker here. This is the main thing we are going to use to create or to make the bag. And we also use scissors and a plier. So basically these are the materials we need to achieve the pretty bag we are about to make. So get them ready and let's get right into the tutorials. So cut a fishing line to the length that you can control, okay? Then you open your keys locker like this. Then you pull it, you put it down this way. Okay, so when you put it down this way, you take your fishing line, then you enter the first hole. Okay, then you enter the first hole. So when you enter the first hole, then you skip the next hole. Then you skip the next hole. Then from the down again, you come out from the third hole this way. Okay, please watch carefully. When you enter the first hole, then you skip the next hole, then you come out from the third hole as I have done this way. So your back will now be looking this way. Okay, your back will now be looking this way. The back of your thread will now be looking this way, and this is what you have. So to continue, just have your two edges in hand. Okay, bring the two edges in hand of the fishing line in hand, and then you take your left fishing line, then you pick 3 beads. Okay, put all of them on the left fishing line this way, then you cross with your right fishing line, then you pull it down. Make sure your edges are equal. Okay, so when you pull it down, this is what you are going to have. So what you do is that you take your right fishing line again, then you enter the same hole you came out from. The same hole, you enter it and go back and let your fishing line appear at the back. Okay, then you let your fishing line appear at the back this way. So now you have this is what you will be having. So your next step, the same right fishing line you used to go back from here, you come out from the next, you skip the next hole, then you come out from the next one this way. Then you come out from the next one this way. Okay, so this is what we are having. After you have your first ring here, you enter back into the same hole, then you skip the next hole, then you come out from the next hole, So now you take your left fishing line again, then you pick 2 beads, you put all of them on your left fishing line, then you cross with your right fishing line, then you pull it down. So when you pull it down, this is what you are going to have. Now you enter back into the same hole you came out from. You enter to the back, then you pull out with your right fishing line. Okay, now you are going to use the same fishing line. You skip the next hole here, then you come out from the next one with your the same right fishing line. So when you come out from the next hole again with your right fishing line, you use your left fishing line to pick 2 beads again like this, then you cross with your right fishing line, then you pull it down. So when you pull it down, you are going to use your right fishing line again, enter the same hole, I hope you can see you came out from. Then you appear at the back, you skip the next hole, then you come out from the next one. So like this. So this is how you are going to do until you get here. When you enter the same hole, you skip one, then you enter the next one, you skip one, you enter the next one. Then you'll be using your left fishing line to pick the bead. So you pick 2 beads, then you cross with the second bead with your right fishing line, then you pull it down. I'll enter back into the same hole again. When I appear at the back, then I'll skip the next hole and enter the next one from the back. Then I'll use my left fishing line to pick 2 beads. Then I'll cross with the second bead with my right fishing line and I'll pull it down. So this is what I'm going to be repeating. I'm going to repeat this process until I get here. So I'll get back to you when we are on the last hole. So this is the sequence, or this is the process. So when you follow the right process or the right trend, this is what you should be getting, and this will be my last hole that I have entered. So previously we have been using our left fishing line to pick the bait, and I'll use my right fishing line to cross it. But now, which is supposed to be this one, but now I'll use my left fishing line to pick 2 beads because I want to turn so that I can weave on top of the first row that I have done. So I'll go ahead and come and pick 2 beads on my left fishing line, and I'll cross with my right fishing line this way. Then I'll pull it down. So when I pull it down, this is what I'm having. Okay, so now I'll take my left fishing line again and I'll pick 3 beads.